Hey guys, look where we are. We're at the remnants of the Catholic Church in town. You can see it in the background right over there. Over there. It's the Cathedral. I went in because I was curious when they had their services, but I think where we are right now is at the remnants of a cemetery. I could be wrong, but let me show you who's inhabiting the cemetery at present. And birds. Buddy. It's interesting the birds are hanging out in the same spots as the as like the kitties that are just walking by. Hi. And this is an interesting spot. It's like you can tell it was a cemetery. It's completely overgrown. It's lovely. I was actually on my way back to the water and wasn't even going to film, but here we are. Yeah, it's an interesting spot. Like, some people are coming through and taking their lunches. Of course, they're also feeding the cats. We're going to cut out, though. See a little mosque they're building across the street. Like, I wish I had looked up in advance to see what kind of, what the history is of this spot. But I'm glad I found it in my continued tour of looking at cemeteries. And this one clearly is an old one that's been overgrown. And across the street, there's like some, there's an auto body shop, some other stuff. So if you come out of that way and then you cross over, the Grand Socco is right down there. What I would like to do, I don't know if we will be able to, but I want to see if the Jewish cemetery is open. There's some grand celebration coming on today. I don't know if it's a Moroccan holiday or what, but we're just going to focus on where we're going, which is this way. This here is the Jewish cemetery in Tangier. There's 2 rabbis that are buried here. It is such a contrast to the cemeteries we saw in Poland or in other parts of Europe. Wow. Let me show you. No, like, I can't even walk around this. Now, one thing I remember, this is from when I was in Lublin. Down here, you see all these little rocks right here? I wonder if this is for the rabbi, because there's 2 rabbis, as I said, but I wonder if this is for one of them, because these rocks, usually what they do is they put them here and they will put a prayer that they have and they'll put it in underneath that rock for people to see, for the prayer to be received. And yes, look at this. Okay, let me be careful here. Trying to be very, 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 very respectful. So here's where the rabbi, I think he's age 61. This is where he was buried. We'll go up here too. So this is nestled next to the Medina, and it makes me want to learn more about the Jewish history in this town. Like, look at all this. It was locked yesterday when I came through. And again, completely different from what you get in different parts of Europe or what's even remains. Wow. It's amazing. I'm smiling right now because this was an unexpected find with the hum of horns in the background. Yeah. So what happens is, if you go to different parts of Europe, specifically in Central Europe, a lot of these cemeteries got razed. So when the Nazis, when Germany came into country of Poland, for like example, they leveled everything, not wanting to be any sort of reminder of the Jewish history and the legacy. So coming to Tangier and seeing that not only is there a cemetery that's still here, but that there was a thriving Jewish quarter is really, really cool. And then, since we're awesome with our walking skills, we found the second rabbi right here. This is the other rabbi that was buried in this spot. And again, note all the stones that have been laid out for people to put their prayers on. Awesome. Well, this was an unexpected find, especially since we just happened to come out of the Catholic Church. And honestly, I wasn't even supposed to be filming. We're getting closer to the Medina side over there, and you can see like the higher up, the memorials for here, but they're all from like the late 1800s to like 1930s. You should come check it out for yourself. It's really, really worth it. So one thing that they have in there when you're getting ready to leave, there's a little sink, and you're supposed to, if you're Jewish, you're supposed to run the water, fill up this cup with the water, and then you wash your hands with it. And I think it's for a blessing, good fortune. Just learned that from the caretaker. So the cemetery is right there. We're coming back into the Medina. If you look up here, this was the first, this is the Tangier American Museum. So if you actually turn to the left right there, you can get in and see basically, it's not basically, but the first consulate, the U.S. Embassy here in the entire, in the world. Which way do you want to go? We'll go this way. Figured might as well, while we're here, go for a little walk. You can tell it's warmer now because the bugs have shown up. And I don't know if this turns. It does, maybe, hopefully. See, I actually was finding my way out, going in the correct direction. Little kitty right down here, minding his own business. We'll hang a left. Nice little creatures. Gonna go this way. Yeah, there's definitely more bugs. If you get lost, just follow the noise. We'll go straight. Hang to the left. Now, supposedly the height of tourist season is during the summer. So it only gets more and more crowded, especially on the weekends. All right, well, we're leaving the Medina area. It gets tricky when this is for my fellow vloggers and travel bloggers, all those people. It gets a little tricky when you're in there because you really do want to be very respectful where you point your cameras and stuff like that. And there's a mosque I walked by. There's different people, backgrounds, so be nice. On our first tour that we had, I didn't really get to show you any of this outside part for a variety of reasons, but here you go. And if you look up there behind the palm tree is the Continental. And if you follow your way up that way and go to the other side, there is some great views that look out onto the water, which is right here. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a bit thirsty and hungry, so why don't we do that and see where we end up. Alright, so now we're at another waterside place. I've ordered some fried shrimp and a panini, chicken panini, and some water. And I don't know why I'm ordering extra food, but I feel like since I'm not eating until 6:30 tonight, might as well get some more. So let's see how it goes. All right, so the shrimp have arrived, or prawns, I guess. And my panini as well. I thought the portions would be smaller. We're gonna make a note for next time.
I don't know if you can see it, but it's a curry chicken for the panini. I just thought it was a panini.
Moi j'aime bien le soleil, monsieur. J'aime.
And here's the prawns.
Well, so all told, lunch was about $10 for the panini. They said chicken. I didn't realize it was going to be curry chicken. It was fine. And then you saw the shrimp. I accidentally ate the head first. That didn't taste how I expected. So note to self, don't do that ever again. One thing that I learned, though, from my meal, very important stuff, is make sure you have cash on you. Because it was time to getting the bill, and I asked, can I pay with a card? And he said no. So that could have been an issue, but I had $10 on me, so I was able to pay and leave a tip. Now, when you are going to an ATM here, take out more than $30 because you get quite a fine, like not a fine, but like a fee. So for me to take out $40, I had a $5 fee, which isn't really what I wanted. But that's why I'm telling you, take out more. Not a big deal. So right now we are heading back up the hill, in case you can figure that one out. It's one place I haven't hit yet that I wanted to visit while I was here, that I saw on another YouTuber's vlog. So here's hoping I find it. I want to take a moment and actually look at my map, but I think we're just going to walk and fight the good fight. Still dealing with the cars. Ooh, strawberries. Looks good. It's like a big game trying to do this. And try to walk in an area. All right. So, without knowing it, we've done a giant loop from the start of today's vlog to almost the end. So, what remains... Actually, I see it. I see the remains. There's like partial part of a cemetery. I gotcha. All right. I figured this out. We have figured out our battle plan. We have to get into St. Andrew's Church, which I see it right through this wall, and we'll check things out. So there is St. Andrew's, home of the cemetery and the church I wanted to see.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? And that was the local who just said hi, who I probably didn't even get in the camera, but hey, there are people saying hi. So here's what we're doing. Guys, that's it. That's our tour of another part of Tangier. Maybe another day will come and we can actually go in and take a look at St. Andrews. But you know what I will leave you with is some footage from my other camera, my cell phone, of the Catholic church in town, of the cathedral. So thank you for walking with me. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you real soon. I don't know where. Could be in Quebec City, could be in New Hampshire, could be in Maine. Who knows? All right, guys. Till next time.